Welcome to episode number 6, episode of the show 20, Extra Innings series. And today, I'm obviously playing my, today I'm obviously playing Extra Innings. This is the team we're playing, the team that's on right now, which, I know his logo says Carolina Admirals, but his team name is Miami Express. I'm not exactly sure why it's different, but his rating is 0, his average is 0, the vision is sprint training, his ERA is 13.50. But 98 overall, 111 contact, 101 power, 97 pitching, 83 defense, and 74 speed. So it's not like a bad team. Obviously now, and then starting this year, you did have stats that go over 99. I don't think your overall change over 99, but your stats for like power, contact, etc. change over 99. Like how power is 101 and contact's 111. I know I'm playing over the show 20, and you're wondering why I'm doing that. Well, we'll start this week. The video should be going up, I'm thinking Tuesday, but this should be going up Sunday. And if it's somehow not, then tomorrow. But either way, Tuesday, June 8th, will hopefully be episode 1 of my Over the Show 21 Extra Innings series. Hopefully they'll have Extra Innings, but if they don't, they'll still have I assume they'll still have play versus CPU, which Extra Innings basically playing, it feels real, basically I'm playing, this is someone's actual, like, his gamer tag is EUNJAEEUNSU. That's a real person's. This is the real person's Diamond Dynasty team. It's just this is a real person's Diamond Dynasty team, but the CPU is controlling them. So if somehow it's not on Visual 21, which I'm not that sure if it is. I haven't checked because I haven't even done it in the Diamond Dynasty yet. But then I'll just play it inside a Major League team. I'll just play it as a CPU controlling a Major League team. So, yeah, episode 1 of that series should be going up on Tuesday, June 8th. That's the day I'm planning to create my Diamond Dynasty team and play my first game. It's just I haven't done it yet, and I really want to play with my Diamond Dynasty team on the show 20. Not one last time. I'll be playing for both at the same time. So it's not the last episode, most likely. It possibly could be, but I doubt it. There's probably like a 1% chance that this is the last episode of this series. I'll be playing my Diamond Dynasty team on the show 20, which this is the one I'm playing. I'm playing MLB Show 20 right now, and my Diamond Dynasty team MLB Show 21 at the same time. It's the Dry Creek Saints here in MLB Show 20, and it will be the Dry Creek Saints once again in MLB Show 21. And you're wondering where the heck the Dry Creek came from? It's because we have a creek down our house, and it's called Dry Creek. And the Snakes, well, I just made that name up. I remember I was like the tar at like Lowe's. I know that sounds really crazy, but I was like Dry Creek Snakes because it's like that's awesome. And it was. So, yeah. I know the last episode of this series was November 1st, 2020, so it's a long time ago. If you haven't seen that yet, it'll be on the down that top right hand corner. So, yeah, I'm playing with this series. I'm still playing my Diamond Dynasty. I'm still playing with my Diamond Dynasty team over the show 20, which I'm doing it right now, obviously, like I said about a minute ago. It's because my team's really good. I mean, I have, like, 5 diamonds. Well, I think I have like 8, because I have 3 diamonds in my starting rotation, which one you haven't seen yet. I think it's Alex Reyes. He's on the Cardinals. I have 3 diamonds in my rotation. I think it's one Maeda, 10th Maeda from the Twins, and the other one is Alex Reyes, which I just got via like one of those like paths where you can pay the diamonds like 2 weeks ago. So I haven't played it with it yet. The last thing I played in Diamond Dynasty or in Extra Innings was I think February 17th of 2021. And the last episode was November 1st. And the last episode of the series was November 1st, 2020. Now, let's get into, yeah. And you're wondering why I won't be going up tomorrow, episode 1, is because I'm probably not out of the gym, and it takes longer to play and edit Extra Inning videos, because, like, when I play with both controllers, it's a little quicker, but when I'm playing at CPU, it's a little longer. That's why. It's quicker when you play with both controller, or when you play as both teams, but when you play at CPU, it's a little longer. So that's why it's probably not done tomorrow, but I don't have much time. A lot of time, I'll have some time, but hopefully maybe film like the Road to the Show video, but I don't have enough time to, I'll have a little bit of time, but I won't have enough time to, I'll have a little bit of time, but not a lot of time, so I probably won't have enough time to, well, first of all, I still have to create it. That's the thing. I probably won't have time tomorrow to create it, and to create Diamond Dynasty team over the show 21, to film episode 1 of my Extra Innings series, soon to have Extra Innings there over the show 21, and to post it. So yeah, now let's get into the game. We're playing It's the we're, like I've been saying, we're playing the Miami Express, although their Lotus is Carolina Emeralds. But yeah, let's play the Miami Express right now. Play as a home team, obviously, because last bats possibly walked off. That's the reason. 2 reasons. We have last bats, and we have a chance to walk it off in bottom of the 9th or extra innings. So, the last time I played was in Minute Maid Park. That was on, like I said, February 17th, which I think I played 2. By the way, my record is 14-8. I think I played 2 games. One I quit in the first inning because we were down 4-0. In the second game, I think I blew up my opponent, and it was at Minute Maid Park. Last episode was at Marlins Park. So where we should play? Maybe LA or Angel Stadium, because I do have both LA parts. Some parts I don't have, like the Mets part. I have any Classic stadiums? Oh, I had the Metrodome, because I think I got one of those paths where you could pick one of the Classic stadiums, and I picked the Metrodome because that's where the Twins played from 1982 to 2009, and now they play at Target Field from 2010 to today. And they're playing right now against the Royals in Kansas City, and they're up 1-0 in the top of the 3rd. Last time I checked, which was about 10 minutes ago. Yeah, let's do it. HUBERT Country Metrodome holds 46,564. Opened in 1982. Broadcast theme style show theme. Broadcast theme style of show theme. Sorry, it's really blurry. That's a lot. They can't change that. Time of day. I don't really know why it matters because we're in a dome. But broadcast theme style of show theme. That's a lot. They can't change it. Time of day. Day. It doesn't really matter though. It doesn't matter because there's a dome. I'm not sure why it gave me that option. Oh yeah, John Smoltz is the other diamonds. I have John Smoltz, Alec Reyes, Ken DeMetta, all diamonds. 88, 88, 87, and then Matt's free, 84 gold or 84. Yeah, 84 gold, and Oral Schneider, and 84 gold. I know I pitched with Alec Reyes because I haven't pitched with that all because I got him like 2 weeks ago. Let's do it. And then now you actually didn't pick your starter. I think last year on Bishop 19 you couldn't fit, but now you can. And then we have Victor Robles, Ryan Braun, Ricky Henderson, Reggie Jackson. My whole outfield is diamonds. Ryan Braun's a diamond. Chipper Jones is a gold. Rod Cruz is a gold. Luke Voigt's a diamond. JT Ramirez is a diamond. Obviously Reyes is a diamond. And Salvador Perez, Matt Olson, Matt Stepper, Bo Bichette, and Tenerife Jr. are on my bench, and they're all done. Salvador Perez, Matt Olson, Matt Stepper, Bo Bichette, and Tenerife Jr. are on my bench, and they're all golds. So yeah, I like my lineup. Let's get into the game against the Miami Express. Let's do it. Hopefully this team not really good, but hopefully they're not all 99. They're probably all diamonds though. They are all they're not all 99, but they are all diamonds. They're starting pitchers. I have no idea who that is. It looks like a throwback Angel. He has Mike Trout, Bryce Harper, Ernie Baines, Chris Bryant, Javier Baez, Trey Turner, and yeah, they have a lot of team stats. Let's watch the presentation. Matt Sturgeon. He's 0-3 online. He said Texas because there's no preset for Dry Creek, but there's for Texas, and I live in Texas. There's Trout. Trey Turner, 99 overall, and he has 99 speed. 14 fastball, 12 stir, changeup, center, and a slider for Reyes. In real life, I think he's like the closer for the Cardinals. He's a starter, but I think he's a closer for the Cardinals. First pitch, 1 p.m. I guess that's the only reason. If I said day, which I did, it would be 1 p.m. If I said night, it would be 7 p.m. So that first pitch, 1 p.m. It was a strike, 0-1. There we go. And that's foul ball. I mean, there's a 5-pitch repertoire. I know he's a fastball. I don't like pitchers that don't have a fastball. It's weird. But I said their choice. And that was a center inside. Here we go. 14 fastball in and tight, hopefully. And got him! 1 down. Here's Billy Williams. This is the first time. So, who's their pitcher? Nolan Ryan. That's who it was. So it's Trey Turner, Billy Williams, Mike Trout, Bryce Harper, Ernie Baines, Chris Bryant playing first base. Javier Baez. He didn't play first base. I didn't know that. Javier Baez, Will Smith, and Nolan Ryan. The only people that have Trey Turner is a 317 average. Williams has no average. 360 average for Trout. 335 average for Harper. 277 average for Baines. 500 average for Bryant. No average for Baez. 365 average for Smith, and no average for Ryan. Pretty good average for everyone on the Snakes. Honestly, Reyes doesn't have an average. pretty good, but obviously Voigt's been at butt 58 and Henderson been at butt 74. Ryan Braun's been at 522. That's pretty good. Here we go. Here's Billy Williams. Never heard of him, I don't think. Here we go. Sorry, it's 10 minutes in the video and it's only the top of the first, but usually these videos are long. I know I might cut some of it out because I think the last episode was like 104 minutes, or was it? Not. The last episode was an hour and 4 minutes, not 104 minutes. I meant, but the last episode I think it was over an hour. I believe it was about an hour and 4 minutes. So I'll try. I might cut some of this out, like these pitches, like where it doesn't really matter. I might cut some of it out so it makes the video a little shorter. 1-2 down. Got him. 2 down. There's Mike Trout. Sent out 73 RBIs. I'm not sure what that means. But that's a foul ball on 1. That was a 98, so I like that. Oh, center. 2 down. 10th pitch for Reyes. That's low. Let's throw a slider. Hopefully this doesn't hang right down the middle. It shouldn't because I'm putting it on the outside corner. That wasn't the outside corner, but it's swung through by Trout. 1-2 down. Come on. And that's a ground ball. Feel it. Oh, they botched it for a second. Oh my. Come on. So he sits on, who's on shortstop? He sits on Chipper Jones, and now here's Bryce Harper. Can't let these. We can't give teams extra outs. He has 90 speed. Trout does. Ground ball to Jones. Throw to the center baseman cover, and the inning's over. I'm not trying to be a play announcer, so an error by Chipper Jones does not come back to haunt us. And when that's pitched, so Trout reached on an error, but then Bryce Harper came out first pitch. He grounded to a fielder's choice. That was 102. Yeah, and then Bryce Harper grounded to a 6-4 fielder's choice. Forgot it's not motion controllers. Here's Victor Robles. That was 102. On the gun, that was 101, and that's popped up. And Bryant's got it in foul territory, 1 down. Ardenno's the third base setup, by the way, but that was 102 on the first pitch, 101 on the second pitch. 4-seam fastball center, 12-6 serve, and a circle change for Nolan Ryan. That's that pitch. Gotta swing quickly though. Get out! Get out of here! Get out! Go! He robbed a home run. Unbelievable. And here's Reggie Henderson. Oh my goodness gracious. Clipped up the NL on the other side. So first pitch he threw was 102. Then second pitch was 101. I'm not sure how fast that was, but I guessed the inside 14 fastball. So he's throwing 3 pitches, all inside 14 fastballs, and then this one gets launched and it's robbed by left fielder. Unbelievable. It was close and it got robbed by the left fielder. Oh my goodness gracious. That, obviously, I'm not turning that out. And this should be a thumbnail, possibly, but also it's not me who's wrong. Oh my goodness. Obviously, it was did out because Matt Vesterden said it was did out, and you didn't see in his replay it was did out. That was Billy Williams out there. Well, that was unfortunate. And I guess that pitch again. Well, not the same pitch, but the 4-seam fastball low. But it's so fast. 102. I was late. Very late. This is 102. That is low, 100 miles an hour. First 5 pitches all been fastballs, 4-seam fastballs, over 100 miles an hour. Oh, 102. He's throwing all fastballs. He doesn't throw anything other than that. That's it, ready for fastball. That was a fastball, 102. 7 pitches, 7 4-seam fastballs, all over 100. That was the first one that wasn't a fastball. It was a cinder at 99 miles per hour. Start with that pitch got it. And well, I did down. No, Trout got it. Trout got it. 2 down. No, actually, no, it's 3 outs. 3 outs. Well, that was unlucky. Now, wait, who's in left field? Is that Ernie Baines in left field? No, it's Billy Williams. Okay, Billy Williams. Here's Ernie Baines. That was so unlucky. That's a tapper. He has 53 speed, and there's 1 down. The only people that are fast, I think, are Turner. Here's Chris Bryant. I didn't know he had to play first base. I knew he had to play third and left center, left field, center field, and right field, but I didn't know he had to play first base. It's 1-1. Back 500. It's 1-2. Still the changeup right there. Hopefully it doesn't hang, because if it hangs, he crushed 500 feet. And he swung and missed in the dirt. Now throw it the first. 2 down. And if the video is long, you just skip it, or fast forward to the end, or towards the end. 0-1, down on the 12th at stir for strike 2, not strike 3 though. Here we go. 0-2 to the cover athlete. MLB the show 20 got him and then over. Pretty good start for both pitchers. Only one base runner, which reached on the error by Jones, but then the next pitch, it was another ground ball that Jones didn't throw to center for the force. Here's Reggie Johnson. He's ready for the fastball. Instead, he throws a circle change at 77. So he can throw from like 103 or 102 to 77. That's center at 98. The only pitch he didn't throw was a 12-6 curve. That was the 12-6 curve. So basically, his speed is from 77 to 102. It's a big difference. That's the thing. Because if that's a high fastball. I gotta be way early on it. And I tried to punch at it. And I thought it was only thrown over Brian's head. It wasn't though. One down. Here's Chipper Jones, batting 350, no home runs, 2 RBIs, OPS of 800. That's the inside. That's a lot of pitches. I popped it up, jammed him, and there's 2 down. Darn it! I that's like 4 of those pitches. One was run for a home run. Here's Carew, 325 average, set down at the team. It's pretty good. Obviously, he was a twin, and he just snapped his bat on a 102 fastball. He could be safe though, and he is out by a hair. There's the banners of the Twins winning the World Series in 1987 and 1991. Could be a pitcher's duel. One run might win this game. Here's Will Smith, pitcher spot on deck. Both pitchers have a 12-6 curve. Darn it. Doing 2. And that's just these powerhouses. You can't have errors, which already had one, but then it was all in anything or any walks. That was, I don't know if it was on Don or not. Here we go. 12-6 serve. 2-2 count to Smith. And got him in the dirt. We got for the first, or JT Realmuto has to, and he did it 1 down. And now it's Nolan Ryan, the pitcher. And that's a line drive. First hit of the game for the Express, or either team belongs to Nolan Ryan, Express's pitcher. So maybe I shouldn't have like Ruben Fausto right there. Here's Turner. Pitcher at first base with 1 away. Double play candidate. Not really, because it's 99 speed. But here we go. Right there. 0-1. And it's 0-2. Here we go. 0-2. And it's a foul ball. Still a slider right there on the outside corner. Got him. 2 down. And there's Williams also struck out in the first inning. Turner has 2 strikeouts now. Got the call. It was in the zone though. That's low. Kind of rapid fire right here, just because. 1-1 count. 2 strike or strike 2. 1-2 count. And here we go. Forcing fastball right there. And round ball. And the inning's over. No scruff for 2.5 here at the Metrodome. Here we go. There's Robles. Is it not? Here we go. That's the same pitch. Here we go. And it's a line drive. Will it did down? And it's off the glove. Oh, no. Stop. Stop. Or off the glove of the left fielder. Could have been a double. But now I have some speed. Not no swing at this. And I guess it's a no swing. And oh, it's back to the backstop. And it was way outside and rolls it on to second base. As I was gonna steal, not on that pitch, but I want to see if there was a pitch out or not. But that result, it was like it was a 12th disturb outside, got past the pitcher, or past the catcher. It was a wild pitch, runner sending nobody out. If it was advanced 90 feet, and that's a foul ball. That was a wild pitch. 1-1. Low circle change, maybe? Yeah, I got it! That's low. I know, low by 3 inches. 2-1 now. Let's go with a high fastball. I don't know if he's on divot to me, but maybe. Oh, he gave me the pitch! It's down the line fair! Romas will score! And Prawn will do an RBI double. 1-0 Saints in the bottom of the 4th. Stand-up double. Good job. So a single, a wild pitch, and then a double. 1-0 Saints. Runner sending nobody out for Ricky Henderson. That is outside. I think Henderson was the one. Henderson's fly ball to left field was the one that was robbed, and I completely by Billy Hamilton or by was it no Billy Williams. Anyway, I completely got feeling that circle change. That's 2-1. Then 167 was running in scoring position. That was their 6 at bats. That's like 1 for 6 or something probably. Here we go, got it. And it's a fly ball. And that ball is caught. I'm tagged it. It's caught by Trout on the foul line. But Braun will advance to third base. See that? So that was caught by Trout on the foul, right field foul line or near it. Runner at third, 1 out for Reggie Jackson. Infield's back. Oh, I saw that, but I was way too late. I didn't miss anything. I just paused it because the clip ended. Here we go. Oh, I got a score here. This is the prime opportunity because I don't have another opportunity. Oh, that was such a hard take. It was touching the zone, but the umpire said it was a ball. That was a tough take. That was a tough take. Ground ball. Runner's coming home, and he will score. It wasn't a tap, but it is a 5-3 RBI ground now it's a 5-3 RBI ground for Reggie Jackson. It is now 2-0 Saints. He could have went. Wait, is Turner at third base? That is sure Turner at third base. He could have went home, but he wanted to. At this point, I would go for first because it's only the 4th inning. But 2-0 Saints. Runners on 2 outs, bottom 4. There's Chipper Jones, 35th pitch coming from Nolan Ryan, also the goalie. Low center there. Ah! Let's go with that pitch right there. That was an inside 14 fastball, 102. Ball, high fastball. Got it! Out in front of it. Wait, it was early on that fastball. Way too early. Not way too early, but early. I pushed it foul. 1-2 down. I don't know how I hit that. The ball was almost on the dirt. So really low and really inside center. Here we go. That's the same 14 fastball. High 14 fastball. And up the middle base hit. Here's Chipper, Rod Carew, I'm stealing a Chipper. There he goes. I'm not swinging. I think he's safe. And he is safe. As Chipper Jones steals center base. It was a strike. 0-1. That's a foul ball. Landed in the Snake's bullpen. Snake's bullpen. Here we go. 0-2 down. High. Here we go. That's a ground ball. It's he is almost safe, but he's out. Well, 2-0 Saints after 4 innings of play here at the Metrodome. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Here's Baez. 7, 8, 9 due up for the Express in the top of the 5th. Come on, you want to shut down an inning right here. You don't want them to try to creep back. The pitch. So he's supposed to serve. And biting on for like everyone besides Harper. That led to a walk, and that was a strike anyways. But he was too early on that swing. 1-2 down. And swinging, or it's called strike, 31 down. The only hit in the game for the Express was by the pitcher Nolan Ryan. And then Trout reached on the air in the first inning, and then Mike Trout reached on an E6 in the first inning, which one pitch later was a race on a fielder's choice that ended the inning, and then Nolan Ryan, the third, hit a single to right center field. 0-2. Nolan Ryan's on deck right now. 67 pitch down, 0-2 down. Got him, 2 down. That's like Reyes' 10 strikeouts and not even 5 innings of work. And here Nolan Ryan has the only hit for the Express. And try to do that. 1-0 count. And that was there, but it was swung and missed by Ryan. 1-1 count, and he didn't bite on that. 2-1. That's 2-2 now to the pitcher. So the forcing fastball right there. Probably at 97, 98. Oh, 96. Trey Turner on dead to the full count. 3-2 down. And got him in and over. Halfway home here at the Metrodome. The score is 2-0 It's over the Express. Here we go. Good boy. Oh, it was there. It was basically center cut. I got the same pitch again, and here we go. 550-foot bomb, but it was fouled. Okay, 0-2 count now. And it's deep and back, and it's caught on the track. 5 feet away from going over the wall for a home run, but it wasn't meant to be. 1 down. There's JT Ramirez, pitcher spot on deck. I'll keep him in on this. I mean, it's been straight after 5 innings, or 11 now. Center at 98. He's hit 100 on the center, but he's had it 100, 102 on the forcing fastball. And that's 102, but that's going to be caught by Harper. And correction, if I said Trout caught the ball on the... When Trout caught that ball, and I think Braun was at center base, and nobody advanced to third base on the tad when he tagged up. If I said Trout caught on the foul line, actually Harper caught it on the foul line or near the foul line. Harper caught that ball, not Trout. Trout's in center field, Harper's in right. So if I said it was Trout who caught the ball on the foul line or near the foul line, it was actually Harper who caught the ball on the foul line or near the foul line. Sorry about that. And there's Alex Reyes. Here we go. It's a high, really a 12th disturb at its head or shoulders. Here we go. That's a pop-up as he jammed him to the center baseman. And the final score is still 2-0 Snakes here at the Metrodome. Reyes is kicking butt right now. Here's Trey Turner's over 269 pitch coming from Reyes. And it's a fly ball fairly deep, but the center fielder's got it. 1 down as Ricky Henderson has it. Because I think Vidor was in left, Ricky Henderson is in center, and Reggie Jackson is in right. Sending a pitch coming from Reyes to Billy Williams, who robbed, I believe it was Ricky Henderson. Ricky Henderson in the first inning. 1 count. Ooh, blue. How did that miss? It was such in the zone. 1 count. And that wasn't, but here we go. It's a die. I think this is super fast. 2-1 count. Donna or shut that swung at a ball. 2-2 count. And line drive foul. Here we go. Let's show the center right there. Hopefully it doesn't hang up. 75th pitch. And that did hang up, but it's fouled it away. Here we go. 7th pitch of that bat. Now it's going to be 8. Supposed to stir. Let's do it. They've been biting like 90% of the time. That wasn't in the dirt. Mike Trout's on deck. And also I forgot there was a reach on Trout reach on an error, and then obviously the first inning was a race on a fielder's choice, pitch later. The next pitch he was a race on a 6-4 fielder's choice. Then there was a hit by Ryan in the top of the third, and then there was also a walk. I think it was in the fourth inning. 3-2 count, and that's a little pop up, and it's off of Voigt, and I ran the wrong way accidentally. It's an infield single. So yeah, there's been the trout reach on the air, trout reach on the air, trout reach on the air. No, Ryan had a single. Then Harper walked. I think it was Harper who walked, and then now who's at first? Now Billy Williams has an infield single. There's Trout with the tying run at the plate, which is Trout, or Trout's representing the tying run here in the sixth. That's a ground ball. Turn it, turn it. Donovan's second, but Trout's 90 speed, and it's only a fielder's choice. But we got the lead runner. Here's Bryce Harper. He represents the tying run as well because there's a runner on. 1-0 count. That's a swing and a miss. Slider, let's do it. 83rd pitch. And he swung right through it. I gotta start warming up someone in the bullpen. Let's start warming up. We have Nolan Ryan, but so this guy, or this guy, the Nolan Ryan the other team has is the 99 diamond, or it's a 99 diamond. I have the 83 diamond. Or, correction, he has the 99 diamond. I have the 83 gold, not an 83 diamond. The other team has we both have Nolan Ryan, but he has that team has the 99 Nolan Ryan. I have the 83 gold Nolan Ryan. Let's start to warm up. Our Nolan Ryan was an 83 gold. 1-2 down, and that's inside. 2-2. Got him in and over. Middle of score still 2-0 Saints. Here we go. And I also want to let Bot score. They have one walk, and the walk was by Bryce Harper. So Bryce Harper, Trout reached on an error. Ryan walked, or no, Trout reached on an error, but it was a race on a fielder's choice, a pitch later. Ryan reached on a single to right center. Then Harper walked, and then Williams reached on an infield single. That's it. Here we go. Bottom six. I threw the circle change. At the line drive, almost hit the umpire. That's why he ducked. Foul ball and 2. Oh, it was there. 102 right down the middle. Or a high fastball 102. Well, about belt level. Here we go, got him. And it's a line drive caught by Chris Bryant, 1 down. It wasn't a line. It was a line drive, but it wasn't a hard line drive. Here's Braun. There's 1-2 with a double RBI and a run scored. Drove in the Saints' first run. He drove in the Saints' first run and scored the Saints' second run. Both were in the 4th inning, I believe. And it's a fly ball, but that will not be done. I thought he was running bad, but he wasn't. 2 down. There's so when we scored 2 runs, yeah, it was in the 4th inning. Here's Ricky Henderson, who he didn't have the RBI. He was the one that had to fly out. Oh, no, I'm swinging. I know it's a really high fastball. I'm swinging. That was a high fastball about. It was a high fastball about 5 inches out of the zone, but he hit it in right center field for a base hit. I just want to see something. Just needs to pitch out or something. And they did pitch out. But I'm stealing this time. Here we go. And it is a pitch out. And he, oh, darn, I should have waited. Darn it. Got him on the pitch out. Good pitch out. It's up 2-0 after 6 innings. And that batter who was up does have a new count. His energy's getting low, but still in the green. Let's keep him out for now. Here's Ernie Banks. I mean, they're only down by a couple, so once he gets in the trouble on Brandon Nolan Ryan, and it's a line drive, and that's probably the end of the day, because it's almost at 90 pitches, time runs come into play, and the leadoff man's now on. They're starting to warm up Andrew Miller in their bullpen. That's what it said. His energy's in the yellow, and here comes our Nolan Ryan with an 83 gold. I mean, his 14 fastball can go from 96 to 100 so that's good. It's 14 fastball, 12 sit serve, and a changeup. Here's Bryant representing the tie and run. Here we go. Runner at first base is responsible. Reyes. 14 fastball, 12 sit serve, and a changeup for R. Nolan Ryan. I'm not sure if the Diamond 99, if they're Nolan Ryan had different pitches. I'm not exactly sure. 0-2 down. And oh my goodness, come on, finish it off. Got him on a pitch that was a ball. One down. There's Baez. So the changeup. He's a double play Tannen. Tyner's at the plate. One out. Runner at first is responsible. Reyes. Pitch in line for the win. At the bullpen can hold it. Ground ball. 4, 6, 3. Double play. Middle of 7. The score is still 2-0 Snates. Bottom 7. Here's Reggie Jackson. He's 0 for 2 with 2 ground outs, and the last ground out was an RBI ground out. A 5-3 RBI ground out. 60th pitch down from Ryan, and that's low. This Nolan Ryan has a 14 fastball, a sinker, a 12 sit serve, and a has a 14 fastball, a sinker, a 12 sit serve, and a circle change. So this one, both have 14 fastballs and both have 12 sit serves, but this one has a sinker and a circle change. Mine just has a changeup. Oh, I gave me the circle change. I don't have many fastballs. 53rd pitch coming. I have 2 relievers warm up in the bullpen. That's a ground ball. And there is one down. I have a lefty, which is Miller, and someone else warming up. It's wait, I'm trying to see. There's someone. They have a Miller's a righty. I thought it said he was a lefty. Miller is a lefty. There's someone warming up. Andrew Miller's a lefty, and Dennis Eckersley is a righty. But their bullpen is stacked. And all of them are 95 plus over there. Here's Chipper Jones. Oh, that was almost killed my first base coach. Or the Snake's first base coach. It's way out in front. And ground ball, that's going to be a 3-1 ground out, 2 down. Well, we still have the lead. I don't keep Nolan Ryan out there. I know starting to warm up Shannon Doolittle, and our closer is Drew Palmer, and he hasn't pitched yet. I think he's new. I think I down him between the last episode and this episode. He's our closer. And it's a line drive off the glove of a leaping Turner, save at first base. There'll be an infield single. He has 89 speed but 49 steal. So here's Luke Voigt, who over to the final and a ground out. Here we go. Fly ball! That ball is launched! And that ball is gone! Voigt with a 2-run home run! 4-0 Snates in the bottom of the 7th. As I want to replay on this one. Then, as I should have just the distance, but it was 372 feet, 95.8 miles per hour. The bat, 4-0 Snates in the bottom of the 7th. As Voigt with a 2-run home run that drives Nolan Ryan out of the game, and here comes Aaron Danner, which is part of a double switch. He wasn't even warm up in the bullpen last night show, which was like 5 minutes ago. Here we are, just the pitch, but it's right to the shortstop. 4-0 Snates after 7 innings of play, thanks to a 2-run home run by Luke Voigt, his 3rd as a Snake. Here we go. Now we're up by a grand slam, and we're 6 outs away from the victory. Here's Will Smith, so it's not a safe situation right now. Here's Will Smith in the pitcher spot, and then the top of the order. And it's 41,617, so I think it's a full house, or near a full house. Come on, Ryan. We don't want to walk the lead off, man. We need to shut up that end, because we don't want them when they're down and don't let them back in the game. Here we go, 2-2 down. And, oh, it was in the dirt, but he, oh, I forgot the double switch to the pitcher spot's not on deck. And he did go. It was ball 4, but the umpire said he went around 1 down. I want to see where pitcher's now batting 7. That's what they do. Royce Lewis came in as a double switch. Now he's playing center base. So took out, who the heck is the center? Who's the center? I don't want to see. But now the pitcher's batting 7th, and the guy who came in double switch is now batting 9th. Who did they take out? They took out Baez. So what happened was, for a double switch, the pitcher comes in for the guy who takes it out, and then he takes his spot in the lineup, and the guy that so Baez came out of the game. The pitcher took Baez's spot, and then obviously Baez was the center baseman. So then they had to bring in a center baseman, and there was the number 9 spot is vacant because that's where the pitcher was batting, so they had to bring in another guy. So that's to make the pitcher bat as far away as possible. Because it was 8-9-1 due up, so they didn't want the pitcher upset in the end. So that's why they did a double switch. Now that he's batting 7th. Here's the guy who came, Royce Lewis, who came in via the double switch in the bottom of the 7th. Here's Royce Lewis, like I just said, he's batting 357. First pitch. 5 runs for the victory. And it's foul ball. That's another foul ball. 12th serve. And got him! 2 down. There's straight turner 0 for 3 in the game with 2 strikeouts and then a fly out. 0-1. And it's foul ball 1-2. Let's do it. The 12th serve. Did it with the starting pitcher. 0-2. And got him! Middle of 8 to score is 4-0 Snates still. Now it's a pitcher spot for us. So, and who did I bring in? It's a righty, so kind of want a lefty, which it's Olsen, Kepler, Griffey. Matt Olsen hasn't had a bat yet, I don't think. Has he? He's 0 for 1. Perez is 0 for 1. Kepler, I think he has 18 at bats. He was playing for me at some point, or temporarily as a starter. Batting 333 through 18 at bats, 1 home run, 1 RBI. Bichette, I think he's 1 for 4. Yeah, I think I played him for a game. I think it was one of the games I played on February 17th. And then Griffey, I think, yeah, he played for a long time with it. 63 at bats, 3 home runs, 7 RBIs, batting 190. So I don't bring in Olsen because I don't want a lefty versus a righty, and he hasn't done. He's still batting 0 as a Snake. I could play him, but then I have to take that Luke Boyd out, so you know what? Or I can move. Hey, I don't know. One of them in the bullpen is Miller and Chapman. Chapman throws fast. Oh my goodness, that's horrendous. Vulcan change. 4-seam fastball, Vulcan change, curveball, splitter, and a slider for this guy. But got it. That's a pop up. Took it down though. He's under it. The third baseman Turner was there was a shift, but he was like halfway. He was like where the left fielder. He caught it where the left fielder would probably would catch a normal fly ball or a routine fly ball. So if it's a shift, that's why he got out there. Here we go, and that's a foul ball, ground ball, and I thought he was throwing it away for a second. 2 down. And here's Ryan Braun, 1 for 3 with a double RBI on a run score. He's now batting 500. And he snapped his bat. He could beat it out. I doubt it though, and he won't. Well, three more outs for the win as we head to the 9th. And the Saints up 4. And here comes. I know some of our closer just needs. It becomes a safe situation, but here comes Sean Doolittle. 4-seam fastball, splitter, and a slider. Lefty versus lefty. 2, 3, 4 due up for the spreads in the top of the 9th. Williams, and then I think it's Williams, Trout, and Harper. So heart of their lineup. And 1 and 2. Let's do the 4-seam fastball right there. And you are done. 1 down. And here's Trout, 0 for 3. He did reach on an error in the first inning. And I don't know how it's not a strike, but it's a ball. 1-0. And he swung at a ball that wasn't caught by Murto, but it's a strike. 1-1. And that's a foul ball. So it's a splitter. And got him. 2 down. And the Saints are 1 away from one out away from winning the game. Here's Harper. 0-1. And it's low, 1-1. Harper's 0 for 2 with a walk. 1-2. Snates 1 out away from the victory as the fans are on their feet. And, oh yeah, 1 straight from a shutout. Hopefully I didn't jinx it. Here we go. Fourth deep house right there. And we win! The Snakes shut out the Miami Express as Reyes gets the win his first start as a Snake. As the Snakes win 4-0 over the Snakes win 4-0 over the Miami Express here at the Metrodome. As the infielders are celebrating. And Reyes gets the win. Ryan, it's a loss, and there was no save because it wasn't a save situation. Could have been if he went 3 innings or the tying run was on deck, but he only went an inning and the tying run was never on deck. And you can't pitch away into a save. So if that did happen, where the first 2 guys down on, tying run would be on deck, but you can't pitch away into a save. So yeah. Alex Reyes gets the win. Nolan Ryan gets a loss. And there was no save, no run, 3 hits, no errors for the no run, 3 hits, no errors for the Express. 4 runs, 6 hits, 1 error, which was by Chipper Jones for the Snakes. So the 3 hits, Baines had 1, Williams had 1, and then obviously the pitcher Ryan had 1. And obviously then there was the error that Trout reached on, the walk by Harper, and I think there was another walk maybe. Was there another walk? There was 19 strikeouts in the game. Only 1 walk, which was by Harper. Trout reached on that error, and then there was only 3 hits. 1 by Williams, 1 by Baines, and then 1 by Ryan. And then once again there was that walk by Harper, and then Trout reached on there, and that was it. And then 1 no play, which was Baez. Ryan got the loss. 6 2/3. The next guy went an inning and a third. Nolan Ryan for them went 6 2/3 innings, 6 hits, 4 runs, 4 runs, no loss, no strikeouts. ERA is 5.0. Gallagher, the next guy came in 1 and a third, inning and a third, no runs, no hits, an inning and a third, no run or no hits, no runs, no earned runs, no loss, no strikeouts. So I didn't strike out, guys. I didn't strike out, and then the winning pitcher. Oh, it says W.P. Ryan. Oh, wild pitch. And then over here, I mean, it wasn't bad. Jackson didn't did a hit, but he did have an RBI. Ramirez didn't did a hit. Reyes obviously is a pitcher and did a hit. Ryan never got a bat. Olsen pinch hit for him, and then it got out. And then double, Braun, home run Voit, RBIs Braun, Jackson, and Voit had 2. Errors Jones, stolen base Jones, Cotsino Henderson, and then Reyes went 6 innings, 3 hits, no runs, no earned runs, 1 walk, 12 strikeouts, no ERA. Ryan at the hole, Nolan Ryan at the hole, 2 innings pitched, no runs, no earned runs, no walks, 4 strikeouts, and then Doolittle, and then pitched an inning, no runs, no earned runs, no walks, and 3 strikeouts. So he struck out the side in the 9th inning. In total, we pitched 9 innings, 1 walk, and 19 strikeouts. So that's what you have to do. Limit the walks and the errors. There was only 1 error and 1 walk, which is a near perfect game by the defense and the pitching. So yeah, not sure what next episode of the series will be, but I'll episode 1 of my MLB Show 21 extra innings series will most likely drop Tuesday, which will be my first game extra innings. I'll trade this team off camera, but I'll start. I think this year in MLB Show 20 started with 1 gold, some bronze, and then some silvers. That's all I started with. So now I'm no silvers left, and all I have is golds and diamonds. And eventually that'll happen in MLB Show 21, but obviously it won't be like that right away. I know some teams already have great players because obviously the game's been out since what? A month and a half. Came out late April, so a month and a half. I got it for my birthday, which is just over a month ago. So yeah, and by the way, if you're wondering, I don't know, just FYI, I haven't done the splash yet. I'm not sure if we're actually going as a group. We're supposed to on May 25th, but it rained out, or the weather said it was supposed to rain, and it was supposed to rain a chance to rain every day for the week, but now it's gone away, and we might be going, but I don't know because it's already 2 weeks into summer, and I'm not sure it's gonna be done. I'll go, but I haven't gone yet. I'm not sure if we're gonna do it as a group or not, because they said they were gonna pick a makeup date, but obviously they haven't said anything since they tested that like Monday night, the night before they were supposed to go, that they weren't going because of the weather. Yeah, it's not play it by ear. And if the day I do go, if I do go, there'll probably be no videos unless I film it the night before and schedule to go up that day. Because obviously I'll be there. I mean, the hours is 10 to 3, so I mean, so I'll probably won't get home until like 5. So yeah, there won't be a video today though, especially if I go, unless I film on the previous day and schedule to go up at like 10 a.m. or noon, and or unless I can film a video that night or the or the previous day or the day before, and then schedule to go up, I don't know, 10 or sometime the next day. But it's not played by ear because I haven't said anything since that night before we were supposed to do it. Before we haven't heard anything since then. Since the night, which is the night before we were supposed to go, that was the last time we heard that there was a text that said we're not going. The night before we were supposed to be going. But yeah, we haven't heard anything since. But yeah, okay, it's time to closing the board. If it's up to the like button, subscribe if you have any entire mom, dad, grandpa, aunts, uncles, best friends about these videos. And you know I'm gonna see you in episode number 7 of MLB The Show 20 Extra Inning Series. See you in episode number 7. And eat a lot of bacon and those snakes.